You will then be brought to the first section of this application. So in this application last name section, you'll put your last name or what the development is going to be called. And then on the property address / roll number line, write the address for your property or write the roll number. You can find your roll number on your tax documents. So for this, I will just do 123 Main Street. Once the roll number or your address is put in, you'll be able to see the location here on the map. You can even zoom in to double check. But once you're happy with the last name and development name, as well as the address, hit the button in the corner here that says Next. So you'll be brought to this People section of the application. You want to fill out all of this information here, but really focus on answering the red boxes or the red lines here. You can also hit Use My Information, which will help to fill out some of the information that you have either in your computer or in the application. And then type in your address. There you go. If you're the owner and the applicant, make sure you jot it down in this comment here, just so the staff know, because you need to have the owner's information within the application. However, if you're not the owner, you don't need to type anything there. However, you do need to go up to this Add Person button, find what role they are. So if they're the owner, add them in, click the word Add, and then fill out their information as well. Now, if you've made a mistake and you don't want to have two people, let's say that you are the applicant and the owner, and you accidentally clicked Add a Person, you can always go up here to where it says Loyalist Homepage and just click that there, and it brings you back to this homepage. And then you'll be able to find your application that you were working on in the incomplete. It will be here with today's date, and you just hit the pre-consult and it brings you right back to where you were. You will have to retype in all of your information, unfortunately, but that second person will be gone from your application. Make sure you add that comment just so the staff know that you are the owner. And then once you're done with that, hit the button in the bottom corner that says Next. So now you will be prompted with this pre-consultation question, which is, what is the purpose of this meeting? Type in this box what the purpose is. If you're a bit confused about what to type, there is a question mark here. Just hover your mouse over it and it explains a little bit better about what they mean by this question. I will just write testing application. And then once you've filled out the purpose of the meeting, you'll want to go to this corner here and hit Next. So now we're on to our final step, which is to add any necessary documents. Click here where it says, click here to view a list of required documents, to do just that. The only thing that you really need to add in out of this list of documents is the concept plan. You'll know that you need to add that because of this little asterisk here. And without the concept plan, you will not be able to submit the application. When it comes to adding in the documents, so go to this little paperclip here that says Add. Just click that. It'll bring you to your files, and you'll want to click whichever document you need. Before you can submit this application, you will need to label what the document is, and this is where that mandatory label comes into play. You will click this button here that says Label, scroll down a bit, and then you'll see once again the asterisk that shows that it's mandatory. You'll click that. Let's say this is what that document is, a concept plan. Since it is now labeled as such, I can submit the application. This goes for all of the other documents that you choose to add. Make sure it's labeled correctly. Let's say you put your driver's license in. Make sure you hit the label driver's license. But you will need a concept plan when submitting an application, even if that's the only document that you submit. So now everything is complete. You're happy with everything. If you don't like this document, it's the wrong one, you can always hit this delete button. If you have multiple documents that you don't want, you can hit delete all and redo that process again of adding in a document and labeling. But since I'm very happy with everything I've submitted and everything I've added to my application, I'm going to go to this bottom right corner with this blue box that says submit, and I'm going to click that.